That's a compliment, actually. I really enjoy Bobby's work a great deal. I think he's an incredible dancer, an incredible performer. I think he's great.
But that's the only reason why I'm here. I'm growing up as a kid, watching Bobby Brown, saying, okay, if that's what it takes to make it, then I got to learn how to do the Running Man. I got to learn how to do the moonwalk. That's it.
Bobby Brown or I'll Be Sure?
Bobby Brown. He a GOAT too, man. Shout out to Bobby, man. Fuck all that.
And I'll Be Sure too. Let's just be clear.
I'll Be Sure, cool.
Nah,
I'll Be
that
Sure's a
nigga led the
legend.
light-skinned community.
Nah, I'll Be Sure's a legend.
That's y'all opinion. Bobby Brown is that.
No, Bobby Brown. No,
Yeah, Bobby Brown.
No, Bobby Brown is the
You
guy.
hear me? Bobby
Prerogative?
Brown. Bobby Brown was
Everything.
the first. Come on,
Everything,
man.
yeah.
Everything Bobby Brown.
It was a point in time when Bobby Brown had every female in the world at his call.
He's
So I
prerogative.
say, man, Bobby is Bobby, and his last name Brown, so I'm never hating on it. He got to. Bobby Brown, you know what I'm saying?
It's Brown bias.
You a legend forever.
Everyone at the time was trying to kind of fit into society's standard of what an R&B singer is supposed to be, supposed to look like, or supposed to sound like, and Bobby just kind of broke the mold of that. I think my prerogative was big and made a huge impact because it was unapologetic. But Don't Be Cruel I thought was very cool because it was the first time I saw like a singer kick a rap version.
Bobby Brown brought that edge to R&B. You know, he dirtied it up a little bit.
Phenomenal. Bobby Brown is phenomenal.
No one was expecting a Bobby Brown to happen. I know he put out the first single when he first went solo and did Girlfriend, and he had a hit with it. It hadn't connected yet like he was going to. And I've seen a lot of performers, and there's a lot of people that are very good. But when he first hit it, he was just unstoppable. And for him to start off a tour with New Edition and I'll Be Sure, and start off the tour opening it, and within 6 months he was closing. He was the headliner. That doesn't happen.
I remember meeting him as a kid. We ended up hanging out at the Nico Hotel, and AJ, Bobby Brown's bodyguard, explained to him who I was and what my passion was and how huge of a fan I was and how I performed his songs. And it was just my biggest wish to be able to even just be around this man. You know, just kicking it, and he talked to me. I don't even remember what he was saying, to be honest. I was just so shocked that Bobby Brown was talking to me, period. I bought that tape, man. Don't Be Cruel. That was the first and only album that I had until my tape popped. I would use that to fuel my ambition, man. And from that moment, I had my eyes set because there was something about what you were doing that would speak to me being able to tell my story, and then to go on to that moment of finding my hero, finding my spark and saying, man, this is what I want to do.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you a lot.
I love you, man.
I love you too.
Yeah.
The king of R&B. Whitney Houston will let you know that. This is Bobby Brown. Don't Be Cruel. Number 23. How?
From his second album, Don't Be Cruel, that was every little step. I admire him so much. He's the man. He was just dancing, just incredible. I'm a dancer, so you know, I always admire other people that get down like that.
You know, Bobby Brown was the dude that we all championed for. Bobby Brown, he was hip-hop to me. The charisma, the lifestyle, the swag, the talk game. And we loved him for it because he represented us, and he was able to sing his way to areas of the earth that hip-hop still was trying to reach. We was proud of his win.
He's the king of R&B.
I got cut off, but what I was saying is that Bobby Brown is truly the king of R&B. Don't get it fucked up, right? He got the top producers to make his album, Prerogative. That means he knew off top where he was headed, right? He came back with the Ghostbusters shit with the Gumby, and he affected style. It's just, it ain't many like Bobby, man.
Honey, this one's for you, the original R&B king. I love you. This for y'all.
Yeah, that whole era, the New Jack Swing and Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, Teddy Riley, it informed the whole generation of music after it. But it's the elements and components that go along with it to make it, you know, what he is. I think his genius was in the fact that he allowed himself to be a canvas for these incredible artists.
The Bobby Brown story, fucking amazing. This is black excellence. I'm here to promote this shit. I ain't in it, don't got no parts of the money, finances, or nothing. I'm just here to promote some great shit. This is black excellence right here, baby. This is amazing. Whoever did this, Bobby Brown story. Bobby Cole, it's my nigga.
Be
step you take, they remind you ghetto. So it's tough being Bobby Brown. To be Bobby then, you gotta be Bobby now.
We got Kane, Christopher Williams, all these artists. We're trying to get Bobby Brown. All these artists.
Bobby Brown is electric.
Bobby Brown is a cat with more than 9 lives.
Bobby was just 14 years old when he went from the projects of Roxbury to superstardom.
What he is to music and our culture.
Bobby Brown is the linchpin that connects hip-hop with R&B.